In the summer of 2019, three college friends, Mark, Lisa, and Jason, decided to embark on a camping trip to the remote forests of the Pacific Northwest. Eager for an adventure away from the digital world, they chose a secluded spot miles away from the nearest town, relying solely on maps and compasses for navigation. Upon arrival, they set up camp near a tranquil lake, surrounded by towering pines. The first day was filled with laughter, swimming, and storytelling around the campfire. As night fell, an unsettling silence enveloped the area, broken only by the occasional rustling of leaves. In the middle of the night, Lisa was jolted awake by the sound of footsteps outside their tent. Assuming it was an animal, she dismissed it and went back to sleep. The following morning, they discovered strange symbols etched into the dirt around their campsite. Circles intersected by lines, unlike any of them had seen before. Unease settled in, but they brushed it off as a prank by other campers. On the second night, the atmosphere grew heavier. Mark, unable to sleep, stared out of the tent's mesh window and froze. In the dim moonlight, he spotted a figure standing at the edge of their campsite, motionless and watching. Before he could react, the figure disappeared into the woods. He didn't mention the incident to Lisa or Jason, not wanting to alarm them. The next day, while hiking, they stumbled upon an old, dilapidated cabin. Curiosity got the better of them, and they decided to explore. Inside, the air was thick with decay. Walls were adorned with more of the strange symbols, and the floor was littered with animal bones arranged in intricate patterns. A sense of dread washed over them, and they hurried back to their campsite. That evening, as they prepared to leave, they realized their compass was missing, and their map had been torn to shreds. Panic set in as they tried to recall the way back without their navigational tools. As darkness descended, they felt an overwhelming sensation of being watched. Gathered around the campfire, they heard whispers emanating from the forest, though they couldn't discern the words. Suddenly, Jason screamed in agony, clutching his leg. A deep gash had appeared, as if sliced by an unseen blade. Blood pooled on the ground as Lisa and Mark tried to staunch the bleeding, their terror mounting. Desperation took hold, and they decided to make a run for it, carrying the injured Jason. As they stumbled through the dark woods, the whispers grew louder, more insistent. Shadows darted between the trees, always just out of sight. Their flashlight beams flickered, casting eerie shapes on the foliage. After what felt like hours, they burst onto a dirt road and flagged down a passing car. The driver, an elderly man, listened in silence as they recounted their ordeal. He then told them of the local legend, a reclusive sect that once inhabited the area, known for their rituals to summon entities from beyond. The symbols they had seen were part of these rituals, meant to call forth watchers from another realm. The friends were taken to a hospital, where Jason received treatment for his mysterious wound. Despite their detailed accounts, authorities found no evidence of the cabin or the symbols. The forest seemed to have swallowed all traces of their harrowing experience. To this day, Mark, Lisa, and Jason are haunted by their memories, forever scarred by the unseen watcher in the woods, a reminder that some mysteries are best left undiscovered.